Hey, do you have 60 seconds for the Word of God? If you do not, please save this for later or share this with a friend. We must learn to root ourselves in God, to find ourselves in God. And God is calling us to be always in His commandments and in His Word. It tells us in John 15, verse 10, "If you keep my commandments, you will abide in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commandments and abided in His love." How do you expect God to answer your prayers, to work through you, to help you grow, if you are not surrounding yourself with Him, if you are not keeping His commandments? For you see, our faith and our hearts and the way we live is like a plant, and the plant needs water. And our water is the Word of God, and our water is His commandments, and our water is God. And sin takes away that water. And whenever you take away water from a plant, eventually it's going to die out. So we must take care of our plants, which is the temple. We must take care of our hearts with the Word of God. Let the Word of God be the water to your plant, be the water to your life. And that's why sometimes we can find ourselves and our prayers not being answered is because we are not rooted in Him. It is because we are not keeping His commandments. It is because we are not living for Him. Because we cannot be asking God to do this in our lives, but our lives are not for God. You want God to give you fully your blessing, but you do not want to give your heart fully to God. You do not want to give your life fully to God. And I'm not saying this as in a selfish way. I'm telling you this because Jesus is the right way. Because you can find your answers and your lifestyle through Jesus. And that is why God is calling us to go through all this hardship, to throw the genuineness of our faith.